Hey, blessings, grateful family. Welcome in. Welcome back to the Grateful Gab Podcast. Got exciting news to cover today for the worldwide work that's going on with the organization of Jehovah Witnesses. Super excited. I've had an opportunity to take part of it so far. I'm looking forward to doing more things and being more involved during our month-long campaign. So stick around to the end to find out information about what's going on, some things that we are giving some good news that we're shedding light on and things of that nature. So I'm excited to share it with you. Daily verse is coming, and then again, I will have this information where you can find it, and also supportive information as well. So daily verse for the date of September 2nd. We already in September. It's amazing. 2025, derived from the book of First Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 10, and it states as follows. For it is to us God has revealed them through his Spirit. For the Spirit searches into all things, even the deep things of God. Amen. And again, that is from the book of First Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 10. So again, ladies and gentlemen, worldwide campaign of Jehovah Witnesses this month to kick off our new um, calendar year for the organization. We are pushing a big campaign all around the world once again about how war, um, how how the end of war could come about, right? Not by humans, only by Jehovah God. And if you want to go to the jw.org, right on the home page, on the home page, it has the direct information about war, the ends to wars, different prophecies, all that type of stuff, right? So of course, Jesus told us in Matthew 24:3 that uh, the disciples asked, what would be what would be the conclusion of the system of things? And Jesus went on to speak about in verses 6 and 7 of chapter 24, you're going to hear of wars and reports of war. See that you are not alarmed, for these things must take place, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be food shortages and earthquakes in one place after another. And these last two things are going on not only around the world, but specifically in Iraq, Afghanistan area. Because I was just looking at the news, which is something rare. I was just eating out somewhere and it happened to come across the news. But this is going on right now, right? Not only is Afghanistan, Iraq, some of the poor. I forgot which direct country it was. I want to say it's Iraq, but it's a poor country, right? They just spoke. They just said these same things coming out of their mouth. They have food shortages, and they just experienced a massive earthquake, right? These are things that are constantly going on all the time, right? You can search it today during the time. You can look up this information uh on the day that you hear this podcast, you hear this episode, and you will be able to see the information that not only Jesus spoke about, but it's going on right now. So again, this great information, the information that the organization has put out, the Watchtower magazine titled "An End to War How." Super excited to again continue to share this encouraging news to individuals because we're living in a time of uncertainty, right? And people are scared. People are nervous. People are hopeless. But we are doing everything we can as Jehovah Witnesses and part of God's organization to go out and spread this good news of the wars coming to an end, about this wicked world finally being put away. Right? It's coming. It's coming to order. And of course, we don't know the time. Just as even Jesus Christ told us, right? We don't know about these. We don't know the exact time. Only Jehovah knows. But what we can do is give people hope, give people something to look forward to, right? Whether we see it in our lifetime or not, we can have assurance of the promises that Jehovah God gives us, right? And he promises to end wars, right? He promises to end wars. Also, Jesus gave us more insight from the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9, where it says, furthermore, when you hear of wars and disturbances, do not be terrified, for these things must take place first, but the end will not occur immediately. right? But we know an end to this system is coming because we are seeing these things happen. So again, super excited to be able to share this information. I encourage everybody to come to the jw.org website. And when you come to the jw.org website, it's going to be the main, it's going to be the first topic you see on the website. It's going to say special campaign, how war and violent conflict affect all of us, right? That's just a part of the magazine, but it has so much more detail. I'm super excited again to uh continue to go out in the ministry and try to find individuals who are concerned and worried about these things, because this is something that I was concerned and worried about long ago, before I learned the truth, right? About just not even just war specifically, but how the nuclear power, the nuclear weapons we have in this world could really, topple the world over. But Jehovah, he would not allow that. He would not allow the earth to be destroyed, right? Because uh, he has a plan for us as meek and righteous humans to live on the earth forever, right? And in a paradise world, which is going to bring about. So I'm super excited. But again, it has so many more topics, so much more insight, from collective security topics, disarmament topics, right? Diplomacies, economic development, all these type of things of what wars potentially, of why the world wants wars and what it does and how it fills people's pockets. There's so much information, but the ultimate information is how we can have hope to this wicked world and this war riddled world coming to an end, right? Being put behind us, right? How Satan and demons have their part in the wars that we see, right? The human governments and how they're being manipulated by Satan and his demons, right? Sin, right? Adam and Eve, putting us in this predicament long ago by disobeying Jehovah and obeying Satan. All these type of things. There's so much information in here, but I encourage everybody to take a look at it. Again, it has about 5 different subsections in the magazine itself. But ultimately finding peace, right? We can find peace during these hard times, because the way we find peace is knowing that we're sticking close to Jehovah, right? Knowing that, as it says in Psalms 86:5, we know Jehovah is good, right? We know Jehovah is ready to forgive. We know Jehovah abounds in loyal love for all those who call on him. So we have to uh call on him, but call on him in truth, call on him in honesty, right? Call on him in righteousness, and he will show us loyal love, right? He will forgive us. He will protect us and provide for us. He will give us peace in this world. So again, encourage everybody to come take a look. It's an encouraging magazine. Has 3 big questions that we can just really think about, right? Things that we've probably thought about, that you've thought about, that I've thought about, right? Why is there so much war if everyone wants peace? Is it possible to enjoy true peace in a world that is filled with violence? And will we ever see a time where there is no more war? Right? All 3 of these questions can be answered through the Bible, right? So take a look. Be on the lookout as well. You most likely, anywhere you are in the world, states, international, you're going to be having Jehovah Witnesses come to your homes, come to your areas, and share this good news with you all. So be open to receiving it. Be open to receiving it, and do your research. Do your research. So if you're interested in going to find out the information yourself, again, go to jw.org. So when and if uh some brothers and sisters of the organization come to your home, you'll be ready to have a conversation and say, yeah, I checked this out. I've went through this magazine. I've read different articles in the magazine, and let it read to me, or I've did research on this or that. Be open to doing that. So when you come, you can have a positive, uplifting conversation that not only gives you hope for the future, but also helps those brothers and sisters out, gives them more encouragement and hope, and what they're doing is pleasing to Jehovah, and it's causing, and it's having, excuse me, and it's having a positive effect on the world. So be on the lookout. I'm super encouraged. I've been enjoying it so much. But again, Watchtower #1 of the 2025 year of Jehovah Witnesses. Check it out. And again, what an end to war, how? An end to war, how? And the only way how is through Jehovah God. So check it out. Be on the lookout. Again, as I have more information to bring down and share as I learn more stuff also. So I'm super excited. Take care of yourselves. Be blessed. And until next time, peace.